Hello and welcome to QuestLore, a family Lorcana podcast where each and every week we come to you and talk about all things Lorcana. I'm Matt.
I'm Malcolm.
I'm Emmett.
And I'm Jen.
And this week we're going to talk about our set championship that we played last weekend. We're going to take a look at some of the cards that we talked about during our little 48.5 episode that we had over on Saturday earlier this week, and there was one new card that we hadn't seen before, so we'll take a look at that, talk about what's coming up next for Lorcana, and we'll do trivia if I remember to go grab the questions, which I didn't. So,
I will.
hold on, not right now. That's at the end of the show. We've got plenty of time, and you've got short little arms, so we don't need to grab it right away. Mom's already on it, so we are good to go.
Yep.
Okay, so first, let's talk about the set championship this past weekend. So this was the second one for me and the boys. First one for Jen.
This time, all of us went.
Yep.
How did the four of us do? Well, the three of us went out like trash.
Wow.
Wow. Just
Out
wow.
like trash.
Out like trash.
But he made it into third place.
Who is he?
You.
Me.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, it was a 22-player event.
Yep.
We weren't sure how many people were going to show up because the store didn't really advertise very well. But they did end up getting 22 people, so that's pretty good for them. Apparently last set, there was like 13 or 14 people that showed up for the Mirabelle. But let's start with talking about how your day went. Malcolm, start with you.
I drawed my first two matches, and then I proceeded to go up against the only Steel Song players there.
Yeah.
All three Steel Song players.
Yeah, but you didn't draw with me.
I did. And then I got destroyed by the others.
Yeah.
Well, one of them particularly was pecked to defeat aggro.
Yes.
That was her plan.
Yes, it was a 70 card deck specifically to defeat
70?
aggro. Yeah.
Yeah, she had 3 grab your swords and lots of other things in there. So it was
Yep.
it was designed
I thought
to
the
take out.
max was 60.
The min is 60.
Emmett, how about you?
I went out like trash. I mean, to be fair, I did the best out of the three of us.
Yes, you did. So you obviously didn't go out like trash. You started the day bad. You had an 0-2 and then you split and then another 0-2, but 2, right?
No, then after my split, then I had a 2-0 against
2-0, that's right.
against a kid who basically all she did was play on her phone.
Sure. But again, I feel like, so if you get an 0-2, a split, and then a 2-0, that gets you more points than 3 splits, which is what I did.
Yeah.
I just split my way, split, and then got an 0-2, and that kind of took me out. And then got a 2-0 after that.
Yeah, it kind of highlights the problem with the 2-game format, right?
Yep.
You split. Who knows who would have won that third game, and you just both walk away feeling like you didn't win.
And you didn't lose.
You didn't lose, but kind of feeling a little bit like maybe you did lose. So it doesn't feel great. We'll see if it changes at all as we move forward. But it was interesting. There was another family there like us where they had mom and dad playing and their 2 girls. You guys got to play the girls, right?
I got to play one
Yeah, and
of
I
them.
did as well.
Yeah. So it was interesting to see another family there playing. I think the dad made top 8. Mm-hmm. Mom almost did.
Yeah,
but
she was close. I think she was,
she got 0-2'd
yeah.
in the
Did
last
she get
round.
the bubble?
Yeah. No, she got 0-2 in the last round, and that kicked her out.
Yep.
Like if she had split, no, I think she had to. If she had 1-2-0, she would have made it.
I did make up the top 8. I won my top 8 match, but then lost in top 4. All my 2-0s were against people that normally play at the store. And with set champs, if you've gone in, you probably notice, hey, you've got the regulars there for the store, and then you've got these people that have just come in that you've never seen before in your life.
That family came from like an hour away almost.
So they just show up, and all of a sudden you're playing new people, and you don't know what they're playing, but they don't know what you're playing. But all the people that I went 2-0 against were people that normally play at that store. So 2-0 against both of those guys, and then my top 8 match was another person that I play against a lot at the store, and I went 2-0 against her. But then my last match where I lost, it was against Ruby Amethyst. I was on the Blurple stuff. Really, who wins that match is whoever is able to get a bunch of cards in their hand before turn 7, when they're probably going to be prep. He saw rabbits, I saw none. So he had a plethora of cards as those rabbits multiplied like crazy, and I just was begging to find something. So, but that's how it works. It is a trading card game. It is some bit of randomness. So, that's just how it goes. But it was another Scar down. We have 2 Scar cards, probably soon only one, after I get rid of one of them. So, overall, did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Good. Prizing was good, so it's all good as we move on. But this week there will be some more news coming out at the very least, because this weekend is another Disney Lorcana challenge down in Oceania.
Down
specifically-
under.
Yeah, specifically down under in Australia. I know there are some people from America traveling there.
To have unlimited finances and not have personal responsibilities.
I wanted to go there because one of my favorite YouTubers lives in Arizona.
Arizona, Australia
Anyways.
is where we're
Yeah,
talking
you're
about.
talking like a 24-hour flight, and you're getting there like who knows what time, and then trying to catch up on the time schedule so that you can play a whole day worth of Lorcana. You got to be pretty dedicated, and you've got to be pretty trusting in your abilities. So
I'm pretty open with your schedule.
I know 2 of the people that went down there did at least qualify for Continentals. A couple of the people that I know are going, they actually qualified for Continentals before heading down there. So it's not like they can't have any faith in their abilities, because they already did qualify for them.
Like actually no, or like no online.
I know online.
Oh,
I've
okay.
spoken with them online. So
I did it.
it'd be interesting to see if they're able to take it. They're trying to qualify for Worlds, but it's only the top 2 spots from this that actually make it.
Yeah.
I gotta imagine it's gonna feel pretty bad if they're not able to make it to the second day. To spend a lot of money and use a lot of time off to travel all that way.
Yep.
So, but best of luck to them. I'm hoping that we'll be able to watch some stuff, and I'm hoping that there'll be some news announced. Maybe we will, at the very least, get another new card for Arcasia's Island.
Arcasia's Island, nana.
So it's Arcasia.
Arcasia's Island, nana. March.
Close. We'll get better. We got Arcasia's Island coming up pretty soon. Hopefully we'll see a new card this weekend. Hopefully we'll also learn more about Worlds and get some more information from that going. But we did see this week, they did continue to trickle out a few new cards. We saw most of these on our short episode that we did to cover some of these, but they did give us better looks at them. So we can take a look at Beast, Frustrated Designer. So now we know he's a Ruby Sapphire, right, dual ink card. He's a 6-cost uninkable, 5 strength, 5 willpower, quest for 2, special ability of I've had it. You tap him, you spend 2 ink, you banish 2 of your items, and you deal 5 damage to chosen character.
Ooh.
So that's a lot of damage to a chosen character. You're banishing 2 items though, so like if you think of the most played item, which is Popsicle, so you're banishing 2 of them. I'd rather feed them to Hiram, right?
Yeah,
Let
get
him draw 2
some
cards.
draws.
This is also not a Floodborn.
Nope, he's not a Floodborn.
No.
He's an inventor, he's a prince, he's a hero, he's a Dreamborn. I'd rather eat the popsicles, and so unless there's some more new powerful items, I don't see this one working very well. Plus there's an action you can play for just 3 cost, where you banish 1 item and do 5 damage to chosen character. And that's not a thing. I'm not sure sticking it on this guy is necessarily a thing, because even if you want to use his ability, that means you're not questing. So, not sure it's actually. I'm not really crazy about the card, but
The only thing I could see we're using this is like with Gaston, so you can play him for 4.
sure.
But unless that's what you're working with, I don't. It's too expensive and uninkable,
Yeah.
in my opinion. For
That's
that ability.
basically
You have to use Gaston to make.
But you can't even use Gaston to get him out early.
Oh,
Because
you can't.
Gaston's an amber card.
Oh, I thought he
Unless
was blue
if-
for some, or I thought he was red. I mean, for some reason.
unless Unless,
You don't have to use both colors.
yeah.
Even
Yeah,
though
unless
that's
that is
probably
something.
what's going to happen.
Yeah,
Probably.
so odds are you're going to have to use both colors. It fits better in the rules of current Lorcana.
Yeah.
I guess he kind of would synergize well with the Belle from last week. You know, throwing items into your discard so you can play her for cheaper, and then she can quest and throw those items
Yes.
back into your deck, and you get more lore. But that's like magical Christmas fairyland of being able to get that off.
Water bottle.
They're arguing about their water bottle. Who knows whose water bottle it is?
It's mine.
It's probably Jen's. We also got a closer look at the Jafar crown. Jafar, newly crowned, wearing that Hexwell crown and just wreaking all sorts of awesomeness. He's a 4-cost inkable amethyst steel card. 2 strength, 4 willpower, quest for 2. His special ability is, during an opponent's turn, whenever one of your illusion characters is banished, you may return that card to your hand. Has some flavor text of, now that the Hexwell crown is finally mine, no force in Lorcana can stand against me. So he's got the Hexwell
Spicy.
crown. Not great. That seems problematic.
Yes.
Returning illusion characters to your hand. I mean, if he was a better card, that'd be cool. And maybe you could do something. But he's a 2/4,
Yeah.
right?
He's going away.
By
Like-
Medusa.
I mean, every ruby removal thing can get rid of him. Brawls, Medusas, Sisus, right? So, and if he's on the board, you're just, okay, even like a decently powered up Strength of Raging Fire,
Now you
Along
see-
Came Zeus, can all banish him. So, fine, you've got the illusion thing. I'll just, kill you first, and then I'll take care of the others. It's fine.
Whoa, what's with that Mila? Why is there like a scuba diver thing in there?
A scuba diver thing?
I don't see
What
it.
are you even talking about,
Look,
man?
like
I
near
see
the-
like a mute. I see like a glass, like hourglass in the background.
Yeah, that's what I see.
It might be an hourglass because that's his thing.
Not a
No,
scuba
like
diver.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like right here.
I
sand.
can't see enough on the
It's
card.
sand.
It's sand, dude.
No, right there.
That's
I promise
sand.
you, it's not a scuba diver,
It is.
dude.
I promise you, it's a scuba diver.
All right, when we get the card, we'll take a closer look, and we will show you that it is clearly not a scuba diver.
Wait, what rarity is this?
Super rare.
He looks like a super rare.
Okay, it's being blocked.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that could be an uncommon.
I don't
Not
know.
sure. But it is another card. There is one more new card that we did get. What in combination do you guys think it is?
Wait, we didn't see any. It's probably the.
Amber
Wait.
amethyst.
Oh yeah, Amber
Amethyst.
Amethyst
Okay,
probably.
okay. All right, one more new
Amber
card.
Steel. Come on, Amber Steel.
We've got Sven.
Oh, Blurple.
It's a Blurple card. A 5-cost inkable. It's Sven, keen-eyed reindeer. He's amethyst and sapphire. Strength of 2, willpower of 6, has rush, quest for 1, and then special ability is formidable glare. When you play this character, chosen character gets -3 strength.
So
to this
That's
turn.
that's a good card.
So basically,
I like this card a lot because even though he only has a strength of 2, with that ability and having rush, he can get rid of big bodies that have 5 defense on that
No.
turn, and he's not going to die.
He can't. Well,
Oh,
like
I'm
they
sorry.
get 3 less strength.
I'm sorry. They have 3 less strength, so he won't die. He can get
Right.
rid of stuff, and he won't. He could possibly not get any damage.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Sorry.
Yeah, so in limited, I would say this is probably a card you'll want to pick up. Will it have a place, if I'm thinking of like the current Blurple archetype, right? The current deck that I've been playing for the past few weeks. It doesn't have a home.
Okay.
The 5 spot right now is occupied by someone else that already has Rush, Elsa, and taps down a character.
Yeah.
I would much rather tap down a character to give them -3 strength.
And evasive.
Yeah.
And she has evasive. So she has a home. I don't want more of her. There's some worlds where I wish I could run more or could run less of her because I'd rather have something that takes control of the board a little bit better. But with him, he's not better than Elsa, so why would I replace Elsa with him in that same spot? But you probably will see him in a draft. You probably will see him in sealed because he is an uncommon.
Sure.
So he would definitely be a good one to pick up for limited. What this did make me think, though, is that I kind of wish we had like a reverse crab. Right, so Merlin Crab, like someone +3 strength. I wish we had something that was the opposite, where if you bounce them, you could give -3 or minus some kind of strength to a character, so
Why
you
is
can
it-
bounce them back and forth.
Why does that look like a dragon?
It's
Why
not,
does what
it's
look
just
like a
mountains, dude. It's
'Cause
just
that's-
No,
mountains.
that thing with the purple thing.
Oh, you're talking about the little symbol down there? I don't know. It's
I
just
don't
mixed
know.
ink, buddy.
Just, yeah,
I
just
thought you were
mixing.
talking about Sven. I was going to tell you, man, that is a reindeer and not a dragon. It's a cool looking card, though.
Yeah.
I will give it that. It
I
is
love
very
Why
Sven.
is
cool.
it amethyst? Why is it?
Yeah, why is
purple?
it purple?
Well,
Wait,
the
probably
amethyst-
because
Do like some purple like off there in the mountains and the berries are blue.
So the amethyst part is definitely in the rush piece of it.
yeah.
The blue part, there are characters that give, when you play them, that give other characters less strength in Sapphire already,
Yeah,
like
yes.
Sour Bill springs to mind. So that's kind of where you're getting the Sapphire piece of it from.
Okay.
So it makes sense. It just looking at him like, there's better cards I can play.
Blue in the background.
That was all the new cards they had this week. It's funny, whenever they release these cards, they come with like a special thing that says, start seeing them on February 10th. I'm like, you just showed us a card. You're already showing them to us. Like, we've seen them because they're
'Cause it's
here.
here.
It's typed
It's right
next
there.
to it. It's
Wait, I have a
typed-
whoa.
It's what?
So this said it's called 69.
65.
65. That means it counts as an amethyst.
Yeah, because it's
Yes.
which is the one on the left. We talked about that on Monday
We did?
or Saturday, whenever we did our 0.5 episode.
Yes, we talked about it.
We
yeah.
said that we think that the color on the left is where it's going to be in the order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though now, what has been true for every card that they released so far is that the order of the colors are alphabetical, right? Amethyst and sapphire, amethyst and steel, amber then emerald. So, are there not going to be any like dual ink spots for steel cards, right? When you get to the steel end, will there not be anything that steals something else, and then will steel just get a bunch of cards? Like, how will all that work?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We'll have to find out. So that does it for all the new cards this week. Since we got to talk a lot about the other mechanics earlier this week, this will probably be a much shorter episode as well.
And there it is, people. See you next episode.
No. What?
Now we're going to do trivia
Oh,
Mom already has it
From the-
locked and loaded.
from the wonderful world of Disney.
Not locked
Trivia.
and loaded. I have the box in front of me.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa. We have, sorry, but Malcolm wants to show us
I have
this.
no
If
idea
you look
what side you were looking
closely,
at.
You can see an Oswald.
I don't know, because Emmett went and played with a bunch of them,
Yeah.
so he messed up my order because he wanted to cheat and read a bunch of the questions.
Were
ahead
you
of time.
picking from the side where you could see the answers or the side where you can see the questions?
The
There
side-
was
Malcolm was reading the
Can
questions.
you let Dad answer, please, Emmett?
There was ones that were still in cellophane that I
Oh.
was using from there. Not those ones, because those ones are like the ones with pictures on them. They're gone. I can't tell you which ones I used.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll just have to grab them at random. And if it's one that you know that you've seen all the questions to before, then pick something else.
Okay.
Put this down.
All right. I think that's good.
Can
All
I
right.
do it?
No, absolutely not. What Disney princess character has a song and a reprise named after her?
Belle.
I was gonna say you better get that since you sang both those songs in that show.
No, we only sang the first
Well,
Belle.
you sang. Well, you were in
We
the
don't
show.
sing Belle.
You don't sing.
anyways.
You do sing the first bell. Yes, you do.
Oh,
Because that's where Emmett
Hurry!
says
The baguettes! Hurry up!
that part.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. You did not sing in the reprise, unless she does. All right. Let's see.
You're looking for adventure.
All right.
White somewhere.
When Lewis runs into Bud in Meet the Robinsons, what does he drag Lewis around the home searching for?
Meet the Robinsons? Yeah.
The Robinsons.
A
the
super
house.
bad.
A baby.
A baby.
Somehow the answer, there's no way you ever could guess anything as good as what the answer
Time
actually
machine.
is.
Pickle.
His teeth.
That's fair.
His teeth.
That's fair. I should have been able to get that.
How long did it take Frozen 2 animators to create the Knock?
Oh, I didn't know how.
A, 8 months. B, 6 months. C, 15 months. D, 10 months.
What's the knock?
C.
The blue water horse.
Yeah, he's a water horse, man.
All right, you say C. What do
Yeah.
you say, Malcolm?
D.
What do you say? The answer is A, 8 months.
What? That looked like a 15-month horse if I've ever seen one. I know my
Apparently,
horses.
they are better at animating than you thought.
They obviously cut corners.
All right. What animal is not allowed into Mudka's meat hut in the Emperor's New Groove?
What's it called? Llamas.
A llama? He's supposed to be
He
dead.
got hit on the head. He's supposed to be dead. And what do we say about llama?
I'm just saying, if
All right.
I was going to make a horse, I would have taken the extra time. And it probably would have talked in the movie. Because I think that would have helped.
None of the spirits talked. Bruni didn't talk, and Bruni is amazing. I love Bruni.
Bruni didn't need to talk because they probably took 15 months to make it.
All right, last question. We better get this one right. Who was the first Disney character to generate merchandise?
Oswald.
I want to say Mickey Mouse.
Malcolm, what are you wearing today?
Oswald.
I want to say it's Mickey.
The answer is Oswald
Wait,
the
what?
Lucky Rabbit.
What? I thought it was Mickey. I thought it would be like
Oswald the Lucky Rabbit
His
is the
teeth.
answer.
what?
Stop screaming.
I thought it would be something like Donald or Mickey or Pete.
Oswald is the first thing that was ever on merchandise.
You think the first thing that they thought when they watched Steamboat Willie is, I got to get Pete on a hat? You think there was like some boy that was like, I need that guy on a hat? Like, Pete, really?
I am depressed.
I am depressed.
And I'm
Why?
gonna go cry now.
All right, bye.
Because
That will make for a fun evening here at our house while Emmett cries over them not making a Pete hat first.
Before the Oswald the Lucky Rabbit merchandise.
Before Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Back in the 20s, right? The 20s?
The
Is that when
cute-
he came out, Malcolm?
The
Or in the 19 teens?
19.
I feel like this is something you should know.
1917? Something like that.
I'm not sure, but obviously they're going to choose the cute rabbit over the ugly cat.
Club.
And now you call him ugly?
Pete's
Glad I took his mic
well.
away.
That's Pete.
So, that will do it for all of us here in Pete's Clubhouse. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed your time here. Once again, we are QuestLore. I hope you knew that because you've been listening for the last half an hour. You can find us on all major podcast platforms. You can find a video version over on YouTube where you can see the cards that we have been talking about. Send any questions to questlorequestions@gmail.com. You can leave those questions also in comments on YouTube. Leave us reviews, like, subscribe, follow, smash things, whatever you want to do. I mean, don't smash things at home unless your mom says it's okay. But if your mom says it's okay, probably ask your dad because she's probably had a long day and doesn't really realize what she's just giving you permission to do. So, anyways, once again, have a lovely evening and we'll talk to you next week on QuestLore.
With the